So the SSS Rarity system makes absolutely no sense in this game, and we're going to be going over that because there's a lot I want to talk about because I just don't understand this freaking Rarity system because some rarities don't feel like they should be rare. Let me explain. But first, let's go over all the rarities. We have Classic, Rare, Epic, Exotic, Legendary. I kind of did it backwards, but it is what it is. And there's also seasonal for like seasonal skins like Christmas, Valentine's Day, you know, those guys. Now let's go over all the common skins. There's only one common skin being the default skin, so okay, makes sense why he's a common skin. It's your basic character you play as when you first join the game. Then you have Rare, which also kind of makes sense. You do pretty basic quests, and you unlock Sonic. We have Adventure Sonic, who was a code skin, and then a daily reward skin, so another super easy one to unlock, understood. Tails, which is a rare skin as well, because you just do basic quest. Same thing for Knuckles, and same thing should be for New York Sonic, but no. He's legendary. I'm pretty sure he was legendary when he first joined the game, before he was added to a quest, in New York, like, in Adventure, I mean. But I don't know why they didn't update his rarity, because I would say he's as easy as the Sonic, the Tails skin, and the Knuckles, but he's a legendary. But the rest are rare. But then you have this guy who you do the same thing to unlock, but he's legendary. I don't know how he moved up a few ranks in the rarity system, but okay. Next we have Epic, which once again are kind of easy skins to unlock. Treasure Hunter Knuckles was pretty easy. Down here we got a whole bunch of skins, like the robot guy, and just a few other little ones. They don't do too many of these skins. You have Cream, which makes sense. She's very easy to unlock. But I would put her in Rare, because she is way easier to unlock, I would say, than normal Sonic. But sure thing, game. You do you. Also, if Adventure Sonic is rare, that should also mean Gold Style Omega is also rare, right? No. Let's go into him real quick. So, he's legendary. You do the exact same thing to unlock him. You join the game every day until you hit day 12. But Omega is legendary, while Sonic is rare. But you do the exact same thing to unlock him. Understood. Same thing for Ryder's Cream, which was way easier to unlock than Sonic. And, actually, no, I think he was the same as Cream, actually. Could be wrong there. Am I wrong? No, he was harder than Cream. So, once again, I don't understand that rarity there. He was harder to unlock than Cream, but he is still listed as a rare rarity. But Ryder's Cream, who was super easy to unlock, is a legendary rarity. Okay. Next we have Legendary Rarity. This is when everything just goes downhill. Renegade Knuckles you unlocked by doing time trials, which I don't know if you still can. I don't know how he works anymore. I don't know. I think you still do time trials for him. So he's pretty simple. Although I don't know if I would make him legendary, because the time trials aren't really hard. I would put him as like a rare skin, but sure thing game. Then we also have Movie Knuckles, which you had to collect 500 dumbbells or barbells. Okay, understood as understandable rarity. You had to collect a lot, so of course he's legendary. Now let's move on to Exotic. So to unlock series Knuckles, you needed to collect 300 barbells. So I would say Exotic is rarer than legendary. Like, right? Like legendary, then you get to Exotic. But no. You collect 300, you get an exotic skin. You collect 500, you get a legendary skin. Why is Series Knuckles a higher rarity than Movie Knuckles, who was harder to get? Like, huh? What? And in my opinion, this hunk of junk should have been a exotic skin, because he took forever to unlock. I feel like he should have been an exotic skin, but he's not. But this guy, who you had to do 5 adventures, which are very easy to do. No, 10 adventures. He was very easy to get, but he is a exotic skin for whatever the reason. Now, let's move on to a rarity that should make sense, right? Like, this should make sense. Supersonic in the super rarity. Okay, so it's going to be a rarity for only super characters. So, Supersonic, Super Shadow, Super Silver. Okay. Let's see what other super skin do we have. Neo Metasonic. Not Super Neo Metasonic. Neo Metasonic. So already, with the first super skin, you immediately broke the super rarity, and it makes no sense now. And that's not even the, this isn't even the first time this is going to happen, because we're getting a new skin, ESP Silver, who is a part of the super rarity, despite not being a super skin. There's a super silver, but the skin we're getting isn't super silver. So, why is he in the super rarity if he's not a super skin? So already, the super rarity is broken and makes no sense anymore. Because it's not exclusive to super skins. It's basically, if you fly, you're in it. Huh? Now finally we get to the rarity, which is the only rarity that makes sense. Seasonal. Actually no, common also made sense. Seasonal. It's for Valentine's Day skins, you see? Christmas. This one makes sense at least. So finally, we found another rarity that makes sense. Now let's talk about some race suit skins real quick. So, race suit Knuckles is exotic. Okay, you have to collect like 1,000, maybe sometimes 2,000 tickets to unlock them. Okay, kind of makes sense. They're kind of hard to do, unless you don't have like a boost. So that means every race suit skin should be exotic because you get them the same way. No. Race suit Amy is legendary, despite you unlocking her the same way as all the other race suit skins. I totally understand that logic. Understood. I'd also like to mention this. Race suit not you. Race suit Shadow is also legendary, and I think isn't Sonic exotic? Yeah. So here's something. So the way you got these originally was they were a part of a spin wheel. They were the same percentage to unlock, but for some reason, Shadow is a rarity below the Sonic skin, which they were the same percent to unlock. So, why aren't they both exotic skins? You got them by doing the same thing. You had like a 2% chance, so shouldn't they both be exotic? Like, huh? I don't understand it. And same can be said for Ryder's Vector. You had to spin a wheel, and you had a small chance of getting him. But he's just legendary. He's not exotic, like the Sonic one. Also, here's some newer race suit skins, Silver and Blaze. They're not exotic. They're legendary. But Ryder's Cream is exotic. Once again, you unlock them by doing the same thing. Going over here to the racing shop and hitting purchase. Also, this refreshes in a week. Oh, alright, that's cool to find out. But you got them by doing the same thing. Like, huh? Like, these rarities are just mind-blowing because they don't make any sense. Like, at all. I don't understand these rarities whatsoever. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. These rarities just don't make sense. Like, at all. They really don't. Toy Maker Tails, one of the most easiest skins to unlock in the game, is legendary. Not epic, legendary. When in my opinion, I think he should be in the epic category. Because he was as easy as Cream, in my opinion. He was super easy to unlock. And the shadows, these are just all over the place. This guy you unlocked him by a spin wheel. Okay. I think same goes for this guy. This guy you have to do easy quests, they were not that hard. You also have to do quests. This guy, in my opinion, was the hardest Android Shadow, but he's just a legendary. You had to collect like 10,000 orbs, and event shadows didn't work at the time, so yeah. He was basically, I would say he was pretty much like, Goat Style Sonic, just auto run the whole time. It took hours for me to unlock him. And I feel like he should be exotic in my opinion, because he was way harder to unlock than all the other Android Shadows. And then we have Rockstar Shadow, who isn't really hard as well. You just collect music notes. There's 3 in each world. And they're not hard to find. Green Hill, like, they're right near the spawn. There's 3 near the spawn. There's 1 by Big the Cat in the water part. There's 1 in front of the cyber station portal. There's 1 on the little beach part behind the portals. Okay, easy. Lost Valley, there's 1 in the shadow pyramid thing. There's also 1 on a rock, and there's another one like a floating platform. I don't know, it's a weird place. But they're very easy. Like, if you look at a tutorial on how to unlock the skin, he's very easy. Then you got 2 boss fights, which you get 2 music notes there, being, you defeat Eggman and Neo Metal Sonic, you get 2 music notes there, so he was a very easy skin to unlock, but he is a exotic rarity. See, it only makes sense if you don't know where they are, but if you look up a simple tutorial, boom, you're done immediately. But even then, they weren't hard for me to find. Like, they were super simple. They kind of stood out. Some maps, they did blend in, but it wasn't that annoying. You could tell they were there. I like to mention Pixel Tails is, I'm pretty sure, the only exotic pixel skin, which you unlocked him by collecting CDs off the ground, which was the same thing you did for Sonic, but I think Sonic had a little bit less. But Tails, who had a bit more, becomes exotic all of a sudden because of that. I mean, okay, but I feel like they should both be legendary still. Tails isn't that hard if you have event chows. And if not, then he was kind of hard, but okay. So, I pretty much covered everything I want to talk about. Like, there's really nothing else to talk about. It's just the rarity systems I don't understand. They don't really make much sense. The super tier made sense until it didn't, because we got Neo Metal Sonic. The only skins that make sense, or I guess you could say the rare even then, no, not rare, epic. But even then, some of the epic skins just don't make any sense. Like some of the newer ones at least. I don't know. The rarity system is just kind of weird. I feel like this guy should not be exotic. He wasn't that hard to unlock. The Knuckles skin was way harder because you had to walk all the way back. Then your character could slow down. It was way harder. But once again, he's a legendary. But the skin that was way easier to unlock by just collecting 300 instead of 500 is exotic. I love the rarity system.